Andy Murray says if he thinks Jack Draper has the ability to become a Grand Slam champion in future. Jack Draper is looking to follow in the footsteps of his now-retired compatriot Andy Murray. Draper has enjoyed a breakout season on the ATP Tour in 2025, highlighted by his run to the Indian Wells title back in March. The Briton continued his form into Roland Garros where he enjoyed his best result, before Draper was beaten by Alexander Bublik in somewhat of a surprise result. As a result of his recent results, Draper has now reached a career-high ranking of world number 4. Andy Murray says if he thinks Jack Draper has the ability to become a Grand Slam champion. Due to Draper now being one of the top players on the tour and by far the highest-ranked British men's singles player, a lot of comparisons are often made between him and Murray. Murray has been supportive of Draper in his rise on the ATP Tour, and has now spoken about whether he can follow in his footsteps by becoming a Grand Slam champion. When speaking to the BBC Sport, Murray did not definitely confirm if he thought Draper would cross the line, but admitted that he believes his compatriot will contend for major titles over the next decade. Moving forward, men's tennis is in a great place, said Murray. People always worry at the end of a generation of players what's going to happen with the sport next, but generally sports continue to evolve and, in most cases, improve. Jack Draper's right in the mix just now and doing extremely well. He's going to give himself opportunities to win majors over the next 5-10 years. How has Jack Draper performed at Grand Slams? Draper is often labelled a future Wimbledon contender due to it being his home Grand Slam, but it is actually his worst-performing major tournament to date. The 23-year-old has only won 2 of his 5 previous matches at SW19, and Draper has never surpassed the second round at Wimbledon. Draper's best Grand Slam is the US Open, having reached the semi-finals in New York last year. Before he looks to improve his Wimbledon record in 2025, Draper will play on the newly named Andy Murray Arena at the Queen's Club. The ATP 500 tournament will get underway on Monday, June 16, with Draper being joined by the likes of Carlos Alcaraz, Lorenzo Musetti and Taylor Fritz.